Imagine you're deep in the snow-covered forests of Russia. It's not the fear of being lost that chills you, but the creaking of the house right in front of you. A house standing on giant chicken legs. The being inside, watching you, isn't just a witch. She's a bone-legged goddess. Welcome to another Folklore Files episode. Today, we investigate the house that walks and its terrifying owner, Baba Yaga. Our story begins in the world of Slavic mythology, in the places where civilization ends and the forest never sleeps. This is where lost children, weary hunters, or innocent young women often find themselves. There are only two rules in Baba Yaga's forest. Never ask her for a wish, and never, ever ask her permission. Her cabin stands in the dead center of the woods, perched on those massive chicken legs, and it doesn't move a single leaf without her command. The creature herself is an old gaunt woman with iron teeth and a leg made of bone. She doesn't ride a broomstick. She flies in a giant mortar, steering with the pestle. So you see the house. At first, you're mesmerized. It's a sight you can't believe. But as you get closer, you hear it, the heavy creaking of giant chicken legs shifting beneath the cabin floor. The house spins on its axis, its single window like a watching eye. The door refuses to open. You call out, and that's your first mistake. Baba Yaga is inside, sharpening her teeth, just waiting for someone to stumble upon her domain. She emerges, and the real threat begins. She doesn't just attack. No, she's much more cunning. She demands a meal, gives you an impossible task, or worst of all, asks you to make a promise. This is the moment your life hangs in the balance, dependent on a single word or an insurmountable challenge. The tasks are never simple. Sort a pile of mixed grains before sunrise, find an invisible needle, or simply survive a night in her hut while she tries to cook you. Now, you have two choices. Complete the impossible task or run for your life. If you choose to flee, Baba Yaga becomes a relentless hunter. She leaps into her mortar, chasing you through the dark woods, sweeping away her tracks with the pestle so no one can follow. As you sprint through the tangled undergrowth, you hear it behind you, the thunderous stomping of her house. It's walking, crashing through the trees, its chicken legs crushing the forest floor, relentlessly pursuing you. Even if you manage to escape her grasp, your time in Baba Yaga's forest comes at a terrible price. You might lose a limb, a part of your soul, or carry a wound that leaves you forever haunted by the forest's terror. This story doesn't end with a clear victory. It ends with a scar. So who is Baba Yaga? She's not merely a witch. In Slavic folklore, she's the embodiment of nature, fate, and the wild unknown. She represents an ancient psychosocial mechanism, a story told to prevent children and young adults from wandering into the dangerous, untamed forests. Families attributed the very real dangers of the wilderness predators, getting lost, freezing to death, to this monstrous figure. Her chicken-legged house symbolizes the sudden, unpredictable, and perilous nature of the wilderness itself. She isn't good or evil. She is a force of nature, doing what is necessary. So, do you think Baba Yaga is just a cautionary tale? Or is her bone-legged house still out there, waiting for its next victim? This story is our strongest evidence that sometimes the best tales remain in the unknown. Join the archive. Don't forget to like and comment with your thoughts. Next week, we continue our dive into Slavic curses with the Sturziga. Subscribe now so you don't miss it.